So welcome to this next video on how to select the right HRIS for your organization. We're going to talk about scalability, and scalability is super important because the facts are, in fact, probably the only certainty is that your organization is not going to be the same size in a couple of months' time or a couple of years' time as it is today. Up or down is just not going to be the same. But there's also one other factor of scalability that I want to talk about. If you're interested in this kind of content, please subscribe here. We very much focus on how organizations can quickly adopt today's new technology in a matter of days and weeks, not months and years. There are several key factors to focus on when you analyze scalability. I mean, really are going to help you grow now and in the long term, but also, as you go backwards or sideways as the organization evolves, you want, speed of movement, you want ease of movement, you want flexibility, and you want the cost to go with your usage. Simple as that. So when it comes to ease of movement, it should be seamless. This should be absolutely seamless. As you bring on new employees, as you take off new employees or take off old employees, your use of the system goes up and down, as simple as that. It needs to be done automatically, not just kind of additional work, no additional work at year end, and it just really is part of the normal employee setup. You want people to be able to kind of be brought into the organization, onboarded, and brought into your HRIS automatically. It's simple as that. And yes, you want to be notified when you're approaching thresholds or when you're actually kind of getting close to potential cost barriers or usage barriers in terms of volumes, if that applies to your SaaS model. This should be seamless. New employee joins, very simple, they're part of the HRIS. Someone leaves, they're taken off, simple as that. And your pricing, your usage, etc. goes up and down within seconds. No manual work, no additional work, no contracts, up and down, left and right, flexes with you. And again, speed is key. Again, this shouldn't be something that, you bring on 10 people today and then a couple of months later they're on the system, or a couple of days later. Instantaneous. You want, the user experience, the employee experience to be absolutely stellar. So they're onboarded and they're on the HRIS within seconds. Simple as that. They don't notice that they're not on there. From the minute they join, in fact, even before they join, they're on the HRIS and they're a fully sort of welcomed part of the organization. So it doesn't matter where you're ramping up, big time, bringing on, thousands of people or bringing on one or two people at a time. You gotta be able to scale and do it at speed. The system moves with you and it moves immediately. And then after that, we're talking about flexibility. You want to be able to do this, at very short notice, really following your business requirements, no additional setup. And just, as I said, add an employee and you're growing your use of the HRIS, taking someone off and it decreases. The rest flows naturally and it's very, very simple. You don't want to be any lags or any extra work or any manual work in the HRIS or any requests. Someone joins, onboarding, added to the system. Someone leaves, offboarding, taken off the system. Simple as that. And this ties into pricing as well. You want it to be predictable and volume based, as simple as that. You want a clear cost per person, clear cost if you're adding any functionality. You don't want any unnecessary costs to be lingering. If someone's left and your usage goes down, then you want that to be reflected in the price. If you're using more people on board, you expect the price to go up. There should be thresholds, so if you get to certain volume levels, the price per person drops. So again, you'd expect that. But again, it's less important because we're not talking about huge costs per person either. We're talking about incremental, marginal costs that the value way exceeds. In multiples of 100, the actual cost. So your cost per person is not going to change significantly. And maybe you want to add additional functionality right from day one. And we're going to talk about that in a later video, but it's not essential. Really what we're talking about here is just, a way that you can be, moving quickly with your organization up and down, as I say, left and right, if you know what I mean. But with this, you've got an organization that can blah, blah, blah.